We're starting with pyruvate. Pyruvate, because it's a 3-carbon chain, we have to remember that we have to go through the citric acid cycle and the transition phase twice. There's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, that equals 6 glucose. Alright? So, these are our 3 best friends. They're about 18 years old, so they're super immature. And they decided to tell their friend that they're going to go hang out with 4 housewives, which are down here. This chick is not having it. So she gets really upset and she burns off this carbon dioxide. Okay? That's what happens. That's where one of the carbons comes from. So then they decide to go on their jolly way in the bus, acetyl-CoA. That is a transport. It's a coenzyme to pick up these CO2Cs, and they are introduced to oxaloacetate, which is the family name for the 4 housewives. That's what we'll call it. Family name, oxaloacetate. These are the oxaloacetates. So, these girls are super excited. So they, through the citrate synthase, so that's what allows this to happen. I don't know, we'll call this like, they're going to have dinner. So they connect through having dinner, get energy from that, I don't know. And they become citrate. So now they're a full family. They're super happy. These ladies feel really, make these girls feel really uncomfortable. So, one of them feels really uncomfortable and is really upset. So, burns off as carbon dioxide. So, now we have a 5-carbon chain. Goes through the citric acid cycle. Another girl feels really uncomfortable. These girls are really good at making you feel uncomfortable. So that she burns off and she's really upset. So, she burns off the carbon dioxide, right? So, there's 2 carbon dioxide. So, now we have a 4-carbon chain here. Here, not as important, but good to know what yields. You do yield an ATP. It's technically GDP, which is guanosine, which is, remember ATP is a nucleotide? Mm-hmm. Adenosine triphosphate. GTP would be guanosine triphosphate. So this is just like another form of it. So again, you're going through cycles of carbons, right? 4 carbon chains. We don't have to know exactly what's happening. And then this is the end product. Look, these ladies are super happy. They're back to oxaloacetate. They're so happy. But then, oh no, the second pyruvate comes in. This chick, apparently it's like a thing. She's really upset. She burns off that carbon. Then it's these 2, and these 4 have to go through this all over again. And again, and again. So that's what makes it citric acid. So every 1 glucose, you do this twice. So you technically do 2 CO2s from transition phase. So here's the 2 CO2s. Then when we get to the citric acid cycle, you have 1, 2, but for every 1 glucose, you have to go through the cycle twice. So then you have 3, 4. So 2 plus 4 is 6. And when you do the whole equation, glucose plus 6 CO2 yields 6 CO2s. So that's where they come from. Ta-da!